but I want to get to the tips. I want to give you guys some good tips. These tips I made sure to take note of because they made me every single time. There's not been one time I missed a pre-order using these tips. I took every note. I had to think about, like, what I do, what else do I do, what else to do. Now, one tip I didn't have in there, I actually took from my man Joe. Okay, Joe, shout out to you. Okay, that was another tip. But I'm going to go ahead and read through these tips, guys. Now, each one of these tips, make sure you take note. Make sure you do exactly what the tip says. Okay, do it beforehand. Don't wait to the last minute. I want you to go ahead and finish watching this video, and then I want you to immediately go to that website. And if you forget something, don't worry. This will go up. You can watch it again. That's the wonderful thing about the internet. Please watch it again. But once you go ahead and take a look at it, you should have everything squared away by these tips. So the first tip that I recommend is make sure that you are logged into the site you are purchasing from. This is something that will save you a lot of time, and there are people that will already have it done that will be a step ahead of you, and not because they plan on doing it. They may just purchase from the site more often, okay? But you want to make sure you log in. So if you don't have a login to the site you plan on purchasing from, I guess you go right there right now, okay? Create yourself a login. Okay, make sure you put your name, your address in there, your email address, and you get everything ready for your login. So that time hits, you already are logged into the website ready. That is a very important tip. It could save you, depending on the time it takes for your internet browser to load, could save you 5 minutes. Okay, so the next one, save your payment history. Now this one, I'm one of those guys that I'm a little weary about saving my payment history, but I will tell you this. If you save your payment history, when it comes to the point to make the purchase, this is the most important part for any of the websites. And I don't care what they tell you. You know, they tell you, hey, we leave it here. You know, we won't touch it. We'll make sure you get. Nah. If somebody got the money right now and they hit purchase before you do, I'm pretty much guaranteeing you might hit purchase. It's going to say error. It's going to back out and you won't be able to get it. They're going to take it. So make sure you got your payment history saved in there. Now, I know if you don't want to have it saved, maybe you just wait an hour before and then you save it in there then. So it's only in there for an hour. But you save that payment history and you'll save yourself a lot of time to make sure you'll be able to grab that pre-order. So the next tip. Now, these are some great tips. Now, you already with me. I see you. Can y'all hear me over there? Okay. All right, it's good. Making sure we're good. I see you on that Facebook. So these are great tips. So the next tip, to make sure. Now, I never missed a pre-order with these tips. My phone keeps locking. My fault, you know. But I never missed a pre-order with these tips, quote. So the next one, and this one, I actually stole from my man Joe. I can't take credit for this one, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it anyway. Multiple tabs to different websites or even the same website. So if you're worried about a website not loading properly or one website taking longer to load, or, you know, I remember PlayStation 5. All you guys do recall with PlayStation 5 what happened. Okay, I remember Best Buy. I've seen countless videos of people clicking that continue button, trying to throw it in the cart, couldn't throw it in the cart. When they get in the cart, it gets stuck in the cart and they can't purchase it. And it was just terrible. Okay, so for this one, you could save yourself that headache. Okay, you can really save yourself that headache. And I will say that if you have tabs to the same site, the reason for that is because sometimes you guys know computers don't always work 100%. You might click it and then next thing you know, it's just spinning. It's not going anywhere, but you have another tab and you click continue and next thing you know, that one goes through. I wouldn't say do that for the purchase because you might purchase it twice. So don't do that on the purchase screen. Okay. I don't want any of you guys to do that. But before, if you're hitting continue on any other screen, you might have 2 tabs to the same website. Okay. Also multiple PCs. So if you have multiple computers, if you have another laptop, I suggest you have them all ready. Have them all around you. Just have them all set, okay, for 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Microsoft Xbox Series X, Series S, okay? That's another one. I told you guys these tips. Now y'all with me. As y'all, I can see it. I see y'all over there. As the tips are coming. These are hot tips, okay? So the next one. Make sure the main one that you're going to be using is the fastest device in the house. I've seen a lot of people try to pick up the tablet or say I tried to purchase it, you know, while I was doing. No, you make sure to use the fastest device in your house. That is going to be probably the most promising machine. And if you have all these tips lined up, you're gonna nail it, because everybody else is not gonna have these tips lined up. Bam, you got yours. You can say thank you, Nick Moses. You can come back and thank me. I appreciate it. Okay, so do I have any more tips? I had so many in my head. Okay, I do. I knew I had others. Okay, so another one is use family members. I know this might be crucial to some of you. Like, hey, I don't want to have to use, my children or my mom or use them. Okay, I don't care who you use. Use mama, use daddy, use your son, use your dog, use them all. I want all y'all on every computer in the house. We all gonna try to purchase. Whoever says I'm at the purchase screen about to hit it first, we all gonna stand over them and see if it goes through. And if it takes 10 seconds too long, we might just jump to another one and purchase again. You gotta get the pre-order, okay? This is a game of who's first. So you got to make sure to do that. So use family members. That is another crucial one. Okay. Now that's all for tips. Okay. Now that's all for tips. I know I could go on and on, but those tips right there, I guarantee will have everyone get their pre-orders.